What's going on, Flock TV? I'm at home, so I said, man, let me make a video. And other people out there, Ravens fans, they don't make these kind of videos, so I like to break down the numbers. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. So what we got next? We got the Buccaneers, right? So what I did is I went to the last 3 Buccaneers game and I broke down what I seen from the team. So let's go over the Buccaneers. They're 5-8. Quarterback Winston, Jameis Winston is the quarterback now. He wasn't playing in the beginning because he was suspended, but he's played 8 games. He got benched, but then he came, so he played literally 6 games. He's 3-3 with a 64.8 completion rate, 2,154 yards, 14 TDs, and 12 interceptions. Jameis Winston, man, he's a big guy. He's mobile. You have to tackle him. And he likes to walk. He kind of reminds me of a faster Ben Roethlisberger, minus the accuracy, but he does have good accuracy. Their defense, they're ranked number 17th. So that's something we got to look at. You know, this week is a little bit easier than last week and harder than the last week than the week before that because the defense was at the bottom of the league. But this time they ranked 17th, so it's middle of the pack. So the top tackler is Levante David. He has 74 tackles and 1.5 sacks. The top sack guy is JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul. He has 11.5 sacks, so he has to be accounted for. Interception is Andrew Adams. He has 3. The top running back is Peyton Barber, which he's a little shifty, kind of got a little power on him. He has 103 rushes for 677 yards with 4 TDs. Winston also has 41 attempts, 244 yards and 1 TD. Top wide receiver, we got Mike Evans with 70 receptions, 1,207 yards and 5 TDs. Adam Humphrey, who you're going to hear about a little bit later, 57 receptions, 648 yards, and 5 TDs. And Deshaun Jackson, who is lightning fast, is 40 receptions, 750 yards, and 4 TDs. So they got some firepower on offense. So our defense is going to have to play the same way it played last week, the same way it played before that. We got to step up and fight because we can't let this team come in here and feel like they got something going on. So with the Bucks versus San Francisco came into the Bucks, which they won. They won 2 out of their last 3. They played they played the San Francisco 49ers, they played the Panthers, and then last week they played the Saints. So they had 2 wins over the San Francisco 49ers and the Panthers, which 2 teams that are headed in the wrong direction. But the Saints did win. So from what I've seen against the San Francisco 49ers, which isn't a good team, outside run defense is bad. So that means that we should be able to feed Gus the Bus up the middle, Lamar Jackson to the outside. Feed Gus the Bus, Lamar to the outside. That should work. Peyton Barber is a shifty back, like I said before. Got to keep an eye on him. Mike Evans is a beast. We got to double team him. Winston will extend plays and throw it deep. We seen what happened last week, so we have to hit Winston early and hit him fast. Because if he breaks out that pocket, he will light your butt up. Watch the tight ends. They got a tight end named Brait, if I'm not mistaken. He loves to throw it to tight ends. O-line is suspect. Their O-line is suspect. Suggs and Judon. Come on, guys. We need you again. We need the same pass rush. We can't take a week off. Same pass rush on Winston. Run defense. Their run defense is suspect. I've seen a lot of, I forget the running back from San Francisco, but he was making a lot of plays, had a lot of yards. So that's a good thing. DBs are iffy. I know we probably won't pass a lot, but they don't cover well. I think they rank bottom in passing yards against. Winston will run. You got to sack him, like I said before. JPP, oh, man, that's our biggest challenge on the defense. He's a beast. He's busting through offensive lines, hitting quarterbacks with 11.5 sacks. You got to be some kind of good. So we got to keep an eye on him. And Deshaun Jackson, he will burn you. Everybody knows that, okay? So they won that game, but like we know, San Francisco isn't good at all. But Panthers game, gotta watch Winston running. Said it again. His big butt will scramble. Keep an eye out for Adam Humphries. Adam Humphries is Winston's backup guy. His number one target is Mike Evans, but Adam Humphrey is kind of like our version of Crabtree, where he's always, right there for the quarterback. And dang, I forget my guy's name. I remember later, but let's keep going. Rush defense. Their rush defense is suspect, like I said before. Their offensive line is suspect, so we got to blitz. Their linebackers will blitz you. They like to run a lot of blitzes where you can't tell they're blitzing. They're not like how the Ravens defense is. We're on the line. We'll kind of show you we're blitzing. They line up at their normal spot and do a late blitz. So when it's hyped, that's when they go. So the offensive line, you got to pay attention for the late blitz. What we got? Winston does not read blitz as well. So when we bring all our linebackers up, he's gonna be in trouble. Winston has a big arm. He will light your ass up downfield. Right tackles struggles with bull rush. So whoever's on the right hand side, Suggs, Judon, get to him. Corners can't cover. I know we don't pass as much, but we got to get. Oh, Willie Snead was who I was talking about earlier. That's who got to step up this game. Oh, but that's who Humphreys remind me of. Willie Snead, always there when the quarterback needs him. So he likes to play in the slot. We got to watch out for Humphreys. Gotta wrap up on break the tight end. The dude is a beast. Once he gets the ball, boom, boom, boom. So you got to hit him, tackle him. And we got to, our one thing that the Ravens, we are horrible at is covering tight ends. We did a little bit better last game in the second half, but we got to stay on this Tampa Bay tight ends. Tampa Bay defense loves the blitz. Like I said before, they will blitz you on a passing down, just like Kansas City blitzed Lamar and our offensive line. We got to see that coming. But they pulled that game off. I will blame it. The Panthers are trending downwards, but Cam Newton's shoulder was hurt. He threw 4 picks, and he threw some good passes in there. But you could see when he was throwing it at the end, he just lost all his arm. I wish we would have played him like that, but hey, that's what happens. You only get it when you're on their schedule. But against the Saints, Winston, big throw to Mike Evans, got to keep a double team on him at all times. Got to wrap up Winston and the running back. Said that before. Winston loves break the tight end. Said that before. Their defensive ends are playing well. So we need Zeus and Stanley. Come on, guys. We need y'all to play well this game. O-line isn't that good on pass rush. So when we pass rush, we got to get back to him. Their kicker, suspect. He missed 2 field goals against the Saints. Humphreys is Winston's save man, like I said before. The tight end had 2. The tight end Brate had 2 TDs this game against the Saints, so we got to watch out for him. Defensive line was harassing Breeze, so we got to block. Saints blocked the punt. So that's something that we gotta attack their special teams. O-line broke down as game went on. So, O-line and the D-line broke down as game went on. So that means we need to pass rush and run the ball. Defense missed a lot of tackles. The corners And the linebackers are not great tacklers, so we got to keep our feet moving and keep the chains moving. In 3rd and long, they will blitz the house, so we got to be sure that we don't get in 3rd and long situations. And my last note, defense cannot tackle. So hey man, this is, we got 3 games left. Tampa Bay, we got to take care of business. M&T, Sunday at 1 o'clock. This is the breakdown on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go Flock TV. Let's go Raven Nation. Peace.